Welcome to the Mobile Home Friend YouTube channel. I am Charles Odell, and this is your primary resource for everything manufactured housing. Whether you are tackling a full remodel like the one you see here, or just looking for honest advice on repairs and financing, we provide the data and technical deep dives you need to succeed. Our mission is simple: to help you save money and improve your home through first principles logic and transparent cost breakdowns. For the full technical guides and even more resources, visit us at mobilehomefriend.com.
Welcome to another deep dive from Mobile Home Friend. Today we are looking at mobile home furnace maintenance. Based on our latest research at mobilehomefriend.com, we're going to look at how to save you money and, honestly, how to prevent a total disaster this winter. All right, so let's just jump right in. The very first thing you have to wrap your head around, especially as an investor, is that a furnace isn't just a magic box that makes heat. It's a depreciating asset. It has a shelf life. Right. Pretending it's going to last forever is just, well, it's setting yourself up for a really expensive emergency. It's not if it will fail, but when. This isn't about luck, it's just mechanics. And when that day comes, the price tag can be a real gut punch. We're talking up to $4,000 for a full replacement. I mean, that's a huge, unexpected bill that can completely wreck your budget. The good news, though, is that it's almost entirely preventable if you just know what to look for and, more importantly, win it back. Exactly. So before we get our hands dirty with the maintenance stuff, we need to get the financial framework straight. We call these the investor's rules. Yep, these are just 3 really simple guidelines that are going to help you make smart, cost-effective decisions about your furnace. Let's walk through them. Okay, rule number 1, and this is maybe the most important, the 50% rule. It's so simple. If you get a quote for a repair and that quote is more than half the cost of a brand new unit, you just stop. Don't even think about it, right? Don't throw good money after bad. That repair is just a Band-Aid on a system that's on its way out. It's time to make the smart investment and just replace the whole thing. The next rule is all about the clock. Once your furnace hits that 15-year mark, you need to think of it like a countdown has officially begun. I mean, even if it's running perfectly, the risk of a major part just giving up goes up a lot. This is the point where you should be actively putting money aside for a replacement. That way you're ready and it's not a surprise. And our third rule is about a warning sign that, a lot of people just totally miss: your monthly utility bill. If you notice your heating costs are just slowly, steadily creeping up every single winter, that is your furnace basically screaming for help. It means it's losing efficiency, it's having to run longer and harder just to do the exact same job. As we noted on the Mobile Home Friend website, this slow creep in cost is almost always a sign that a major failure is right around the corner. So now that we have the money rules down, let's talk about what you can actually do. The best way to dodge those huge repair bills is to just take control yourself. Yep, and we've got a super simple 3-step DIY plan that can prevent the most common and definitely the most expensive failures. And we are not talking about complicated technical stuff here. We're talking about saving yourself a couple $100 on a professional service call with maybe 30 minutes of your time. That's a pretty good deal, right? These are, without a doubt, the highest impact things you can possibly do to make that furnace last. Okay, here they are, the 3 crucial steps. First, and listen, this is the big one, change your air filters every single month. A clogged filter is the #1 reason furnaces die. It literally suffocates the system. Second, once a year, just take a few minutes to clean the flame sensor. It's easy, and it stops the furnace from constantly turning on and off for no reason. And third, you have got to check your ducts. And that third point about the ducts, it's huge. You could have a furnace that's in perfect shape, but if your ducts are leaking, you are throwing away 20% of your heat and your money straight into the crawl space. Yeah, a lot of times what feels like a furnace problem is really just an air delivery problem. If you want the full technical breakdown on how to properly seal those ducts, check the post on mobilehomefriend.com. But look, even if you do everything right, parts can still wear out. It happens. So let's talk about what to do when something finally breaks. Knowing what to expect cost-wise is absolutely critical for making a smart call instead of a panicked one. As you can see from this chart, the costs are all over the place. A simple thermostat or igniter? Okay, maybe a few $100. But a blower motor? Wow, that can easily cost you over $1,000. And that last one on the list, the cracked heat exchanger, that's in a whole different category. It's not just about money anymore, it's about safety. And please listen to this. This is the most important thing you will hear today. If a technician ever tells you that you have a cracked heat exchanger, the discussion about repairing it is over. It is not an option. That's right. This is a life-threatening safety hazard. It can leak deadly silent carbon monoxide into your home. The only answer is to replace the entire furnace immediately. No exceptions. Okay, so let's pull all of this together now. We've gone over the financial rules, the DIY tasks you can do, and the costs you might face. So now let's build your furnace master plan so you can take control of this thing once and for all. All right, here it is, your 4-point master plan. First, you've got to do that 3-step DIY maintenance religiously. Second, live by those investors' rules, especially that 50% rule we talked about. Third, as soon as that furnace turns 15, start that replacement fund. Don't get caught by surprise. And finally, be proactive. Replacing a furnace on your own terms is always, always cheaper and safer than doing it in a freezing cold emergency. As we detail on the Mobile Home Friend website, furnace longevity isn't luck. It comes from having a clear plan. So I guess the question you need to ask yourself is this. Right now, is your furnace an asset that you are managing, that you are in control of? Or is it a ticking time bomb, a liability just waiting to happen? The choice, really, is yours. Thanks for watching. For more guides and the full article on this topic, head on over to mobilehomefriend.com. And don't forget to check the links in the description below.
Thanks for watching. For more technical guides on this topic, click the link to see the in-depth article over at mobilehomefriend.com. There are many more informational dives into manufactured home topics to investigate and keep your project moving forward.